Give it up for Riley.
Hi everybody, thanks for being here. Yes, so on Thursday I was called to the bar with the Law Society of Manitoba, so I've been a lawyer for 3 days. And I held up a Palestinian flag that says, "Ceasefire now, please." I thought that was a pretty reasonable request. And I think that 37,000 people killed in bombings is a justice issue. That kind of sounds obvious, but that's what I feel. In law school, I took a class called Indigenous Legal Traditions. I went to school in Montreal, but we actually took the class here at the Forks. And one of the elders, Harry Bone, said that he prefers to speak without a script because that conveys to the audience that they're speaking from the heart and that it's their own words. So that's part of why I don't have a script, although I did write a few lines on my hand, so I adapted that slightly. Prior to the call to the bar, I went to Montreal to see some of my friends graduate, and 25 of them wore a keffiyeh or held up a Palestinian flag or held up a sign calling on McGill to divest from, yes. And the next day I attended another convocation for a friend who graduated from architecture, and met students from the Faculty of Engineering, Architecture, City Planning. There were students in those faculties as well that held up flags, and one held up on the top of her graduation cap said, "Divest for Gaza," and it honestly brought tears to my eyes. It's just a small sign, but it meant a lot. Yeah. And I just want to say that one of the people that was really involved in organizing for the law faculty to make a demonstration of the convocation is Jade DeFair, and she's here today, and just want to give a little shout out to Jade. Yeah, it was stressful, and I'm not sure if there'll be retaliation for holding up a sign that says "Ceasefire now, please." And it took a toll on my family. Like it's a celebration. People want to just go there and congratulate their loved one for doing that, and it sometimes feels really. Just like I don't want to always do this to my family to like make things political and stuff. So if you know my family, you can offer them a word of support or something. That would mean a lot. Yeah, the hardest year was the first year of law school, and a friend of mine, Maret, was very supportive through that, so I want to shout out Maret as well. She comes to these a lot and is very passionate about this issue as well. Yeah, just the last couple things. Sometimes it can feel like people question our intentions for standing up against genocide. It's a weird thing to do, to question someone's intentions for standing up against that. So just, if that happens to you, just remember why you're doing it and don't feel ashamed for standing up for justice. One thing that motivated me recently, I was having dinner at a restaurant and I just saw this 3-year-old girl, and she was eating penne pasta with butter and Parmesan cheese, and she was using a regular fork. It was way too big for her, but she was just really enjoying it. She was eating the pasta and she kept looking up and watching the soccer with like the Euro Championships. So it was really kind of funny that she was like 3 years old watching the soccer championships, and I just saw that and I was like, that's what a 3-year-old girl should be doing. Thank you very much. Thanks, Ramsey.